Did you miss me around lunchtime? I know I missed you too. That's why I said, wait a minute. I didn't tell them I love them today. Yes. So hello to all the pretty people. Hashtag to the pretty people. You are pretty. Yes. If you follow me, you're a pretty person. So you're a fan, friend, follower, family. You are pretty to me. Yes. Karen is in the building. Make sure, yes, you hit those three dots and do see first. So when I go live, you get a notification because you don't want to miss all this goodness. Yes, it's Friday. So yes, if you are a pretty person, we're going to celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. I appreciate you for being on the page. I'm all about it, baby. Yes. So I want to share with you how to get more eyeballs on your stuff. Just 2 quick ways that I thought was necessary for you because you have a product, you have a service, you have a opportunity. And so I'm trying to avoid a cough as well. So I wanted to share this with you really quickly. So yes, please tag 2 people, share the broadcast. If you are a newbie to me, put newbie on the chat. Say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha. I love my newbies. Let's talk newbie. And of course, if you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag and share, you and I just became besties. You can ask me any business question and I will teach on that subject or I will answer you privately because you're my people. You're the pretty people. So yes, if you are joining me for the very first time, I'm Jerusha. Yes, a motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach. And I help people build their businesses online and offline. And I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. Yes. And so I built my business initially offline, went online right before the pandemic, and it's been uphill ever since. And so I want to help you do the same. So that's why I am currently developing 100 new business partners, 100 new entrepreneurs, 100 new, yes, people that I can help build their businesses online, and we gonna crush it. So if you want to learn more about the 100s, put 100 in the chat because it's going down. So let me just tell you how to get more eyeballs on your stuff. How many of you would love to know how I think you should get more eyeballs on your stuff? Yes or yes. Raise your hand. Give me a high five. Yes. Lita is in the building. Yes, Bianca is in the building. Let me know that you're in the building. I'd like to know, where are you tuning in from? I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. So I've been on crazy meetings today. I've been so busy. I got some new stuff happening, some exciting things happening with the 100. So let me just tell you, if you want to know about the 100, put 100 in the chat. It's going to go by really, really quickly now. So pretty excited. So people are always fearing of something they don't understand. Okay. And so what you want to do is dream fearless. And I had to learn how to do that and still learning how to do that. And so my son, when he was in the first grade, he said, I'm in love with my future self. And I wrote it down. I was like, wow, how could a first grader know that he's in love with his future self? He already knows he's going to be excited about his future. And so I was like, I need to be in love with my future self. And so when I tell you to dream fearlessly, do it today. Whatever you do, you need to dream bigger. I'm telling you, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Whatever you can imagine is real. Write that down. So Jerusha said, whatever you can imagine is real. Whatever you do today is setting you up for your future self. Whatever activity, income producing activity, whatever you put out into the universe is going to be on your side. It's going to happen for you. So whatever you do today is setting you up for your future. So what I can tell you and how to get more eyeballs on your stuff. Let me give you a tip on how you can do that. First of all, how do you share your products now? So most of you have some type of product. Now on this page, I don't care what you sell, lotions, potions, pots, pans, I don't care, lashes. I am here for the pretty people, okay? I'm here for the pretty people. So whatever nuggets that you get, I want you to share with your business bestie because we share over here. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Write it down. Jerusha said, knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. So one of the ways that you can share your new thing or your product, even if it's not new, it's new to some people. If you're not familiar with the email blast, I would say send out an email blast to all of your network of people, with a product video or a product picture or a product testimonial, a before and after, product knowledge. A lot of people like to know Okay, what is the product going to do? Now, okay, most people get it wrong. What is it? Okay, and how is it going to help me? You know, we live in this world where it's all about me, 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 me. So if you haven't started an email list, that's the first thing that I would tell you is start collecting people's email, right? Just get it. If you were in the 3-day ride, I showed you how to do it. I gave you some tools. I'm excited for the 3-day riders. All right. So make sure that you're doing that, because once you have the email, it can go out. Like the place I go to do a spa, like spa treatments, they always send you stuff through emails. Any place you go, they ask for your email. So you are the CEO, you are a business owner. You need to start doing the same thing. Now, don't overwhelm yourself and be like, oh my gosh, it's another thing I got to do. Don't do that. Just gradually start collecting those emails. So you're just building upon the list. Now, there are many emails that you can use. Everyone loves MailChimp. Everyone loves that one. So that's like the leading one. But you can do Aweber. Write that down. You can do Constant Contact. You can do HubSuite. HubSpot. Yes, what it is. So you can do any of those and just start gradually collecting those, even if you're just collecting them on just a list, just basic paper and collect those emails. All right. Or put it on an Excel spreadsheet and just start collecting. If you don't have an email marketing list yet, that's okay. You can just start today and relax. Okay. Everything that I teach, you don't have to implement immediately, but you do need to move fast. Make sense? Yes or yes. Now, of course, you have to know where most of your customers are. So look at your accounts. Are most of your customers on Instagram? Most of your customers on TikTok? Like, where do you find your people? Wherever you find your people, that's where you should start. Okay, wherever the people love you. Now, I love Instagram, but the people loves me on Facebook. Like, you're my people. So wherever your peoples are, you want to do that. Now, you got to have a customer list. Prepare to win. Even if you start today, just like I'm going to win, you're going to do whatever is necessary. So prepare to win. Success is not by accident. By failing to prepare, you're what? You're preparing to fail. So every day I'm preparing, like this is on purpose. I knew I had some meetings. I knew I typically come on at 1:30 for a quick lunch and learn. So I was like, I got to prepare. I got to share with them what I know for sure. And so everything is planned. I have a plan of action with me building my business. Yes or yes. Okay. So you want to service them, those people outside of social media. So wherever your peoples are, you want to gather their information so you have it outside of social media. So yes, I am on social media, right? But if something were to happen, I still have my contacts that I can talk to them, whether it's a phone number that I have or an email that I have. So at some point, you've got to move your audience off of social media because it could crash. Your account could get hacked. And you don't own it. You don't own it. So you need your own list, girl. Let me just tell you what I know for sure. So you are sadly mistaken if you think successful people are only marketing through social media. They are not. Okay. So you got to stretch yourself. You got to do more. I know if this sounds like, a lot to you, great. You're being stretched by Jerusha. Stretch yourself beyond what you think is possible. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Stretch yourself beyond what you think is possible. Did you know that? A mind is stretched by new experiences and can never go back to old dimensions. I said that the other day. I was like, once your mind is stretched, it can never go back to smaller dimensions ever. So when I started meeting people, when I started my business and I was meeting people who were making $100,000 a month, and I thought $100,000 a year was a lot of money, I was like, oh, that's a lot of money. And then you meet somebody that makes $100,000 a month, and then you meet somebody who make $100,000 a day, and then your perspective has truly changed. It's been stretched. And so how many of you have stretch marks? Remember those stretch marks? Yes, I still have some. I have 2 boys. I still have some stretch marks, and I'm talking about the stretch marks from growing. Okay, that's when your faith, in my opinion, has been stretched. Your body has been stretched, but your faith has been stretched too. So when you're growing, you are being stretched in different directions, okay? In every direction. Birthing anything hurts. And as women, birthing our children hurts, but the outcome is everything that we wanted. So birthing your business is going to hurt, but it's going to be everything that you want. So when you birth your new thing, like your business or your email campaign, it hurts because you're being stretched. And so I challenge you today to start that email list. I challenge you today to talk to more people and ask for the email. Sometimes growing hurts so much, it will leave a birthmark, right? And so you got those little marks. Birthing anything hurts, my dear. It's just the process that we all have to go through. And it doesn't always feel good in the beginning. So you are your only limit. I am my only limit. Okay. I'm it. I'm the problem. I'm the solution. You're it. So the other way that I can tell you to get more eyeballs on your stuff, the first way is, emails, right? The second way is personally following up with everyone. To me, the future is personalization. So yes, I'm live like this. And yes, I'm like, if you want to learn more about the 100s, put 100 in the chat. And those that are open to an opportunity, they want to know about, what is Jerusha doing? They want to be a part of the 100. They'll put 100, right? Or they'll message me privately. And that's great. I can build those relationships privately. However, if I was talking to one of you, I'm going to say your name. It's nothing like saying somebody's name. And so you want to make sure that you personalize your conversation. That could be a DM to everyone. That could be a personal text. If you have their number, you use a text messaging app, which is fine. But the fortune is in the fellowship. And I know people say the fortune is in the follow-up, but the fortune is also in the fellowship. So when I see Lita, so when I see Denise, so when I see, the peoples, and I acknowledge that I see them, and then I call them by name, that's fellowshipping. So they're not like anybody. Those are my people. They are part of the pretty people. So what you have to understand to sell your product, serve or opportunity, your service or opportunity, you must understand numbers. It's all about the numbers, baby. You writing this down? You getting this goodness today? Okay. So we already know most people don't follow up. Most people follow up one time. You really do have to follow up to really convert sometimes between 5 to 12 attempts. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. It's not that they're not open. They might not be ready. It could be whatever is happening. And so you want to, in that time, you're fellowshipping. How are you? What's going on? I love your posts. Let's go. You are fellowshipping. If I'm texting you and I'm like, way to go, girl. I love that dress. I am fellowshipping, but I'm dripping on you. I'm following up with you. I don't have to ask you, are you ready? Right? I can just show up. Me showing up, showing you love is follow up. Does this make sense? Most people think follow up is, are you ready to purchase yet? Are you ready? No, that's one way. But the best way is to build a relationship, to build a friendship. And so when I show up, you guys show up that way. I know, Jerusha, you're building relationships. These are your people. And so does this make sense? Any questions about that? Say, Jerusha, this is good for me. So don't be one of those people that say, I already asked one time and they didn't purchase. I already told them I had a business and they didn't go to my website. I told them that I sell Pretty People tees and they didn't purchase yet, right? One time is not enough. One time, what if you wanted to date this dude and he called you one time? Would you be like, he wants you, right? Would you feel really good about that? You will be able to tell he's following up with you of what you're doing. He's leaving you little messages. Good morning. He's leaving you messages at night. I'm thinking of you. He is building that relationship, girl. He is doing it. And it's so funny, right? That he does it and we love it. But the moment you do it because you have a product that's amazing or an opportunity that's amazing, you do that to other people. Why do you feel crazy? You shouldn't feel any kind of way if your product is good and you're servicing the peoples. And so how many of you know what I'm saying with the dudes? You know what I'm saying? I just want to encourage you because Walmart is, and I use Walmart all the time and Chick-fil-A. Walmart is a $1 billion company and the Waltons, they ask you to come into Walmart every day. Now think about this and I'm going to go. Walmart is already a $1 billion company, and the Waltons, who owns Walmart, that's the family, they ask you to come into Walmart every day. You know how they ask you? Commercials. I worked in TV. Commercials. Every day there's a Walmart commercial telling you to come to Walmart. Now, you would like to believe everybody in the world shops at Walmart. Everybody in the world knows Walmart. You know, why are they still advertising? guess what? People leave Walmart all day long, right? And go to Targets or whatever. And everybody doesn't shop at Walmart. And so, because it's all about the numbers, Walmart wants to be in your face every day. And they don't feel bad about advertising every day. I need you to get that same energy. I need you to understand your thing is real good. And you need to be in their face every day, not asking for the sale every day, but marketing and branding and building relationships every day, because that's what Walmart is doing. That's what Chick-fil-A and all McDonald's, the commercials you see every single day. And you don't get tired of that. You be like, oh, that's just McDonald's. Oh, yeah, that's it. You don't shut your television off and throw it out the window and say, I don't want to watch TV no more. You still do it. And so what I want to tell you is treat your business like a business. It will pay you like a business. Yes, I got 100 in the chat. You want to learn about the 100? Let's go. So I will definitely see your beautiful faces tomorrow. I got a lot to do today. So listen. Please let me know if I have any of you that want to ask me a business question because you tagged 2 people and you shared the broadcast. You can ask me any business question. I'll make sure I teach on that subject. Please do that now. Yes. And make sure you're following me. So when I go live, you get that notification. I'm really just thankful that Grace and Mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I see you on the page. Have a great weekend. Okay, Margaret in the building. Yes, let's talk about it. Enjoy.